are 6 YouTubers who all claim to have been arrested, but only one of them is telling the truth. With the help of 2 of my friends, my job is to figure out who was really arrested. This is Guess the Arrest. Let's bring them out.
Easy. Number 3, absolutely. That's fentanyl as a person right there.
For round 1, each contestant will have 30 seconds to introduce themselves and explain what they did to get them arrested. After that, we'll decide to eliminate someone without asking any questions.
My name is James. I was arrested in Mexico for smoking.
I'm already skeptical of that because Mexico, isn't it like lawless?
Yeah.
My name is Earl. I'm 30 years old. I was arrested in Vegas for grand larceny.
What's larceny?
Stealing something
Just
real
say
expensive.
Stealing. Larceny.
He knows.
Steakhouse.
He knows.
That was the offense.
He actually knows the proper legal terminology. Well, that's impressive unless he read it off Wikipedia.
Hi, my name is Erwan. I'm 28 years old from France, and I've been arrested for indecent exposure.
What?
Wait, what?
Indecent exposure?
Indecent exposure.
Oh, you were
In
whipping that
2018.
thing out.
I showed my butt on the freeway.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Rich. I was arrested in Vegas for a DWI. It was for smoking, actually, so I'm sure you're gonna find out more about that.
My name is CJ. I got arrested for Grand Theft Auto.
My name is Manuel. I was arrested in France for hanging a painting in the Louvre.
Well, we're not allowed to ask any questions on this round, so
I might wait till the next round.
let's wait till the next round
to kick out 2.
and then we'll ask some questions, and then we can figure out who we can kick out. 2 of them. For round 2, we're going to ask each contestant about what happened before they were arrested. Number 1, tell us what was happening before the cops showed up.
Yeah, so I was at Papa's and Beer. I was like 10 adioses in, and I was with a new girl that I met.
10 audios deep, and we're gonna ask you how the story went.
I was like, I'm gonna go outside because I need something to sober up. And I was like, I forgot what hat I had on. I traded one of the vendors outside for 2 joints.
You traded a hat
Yeah.
for 2 joints?
I sat there, and all of a sudden, just yanked my hand and slammed me against the car. And I was like scared because I was like 10 adioses in, so I'm lit. And somehow, I don't know what the hell happened, but in the corner of my eye, my ex walks up and sees me in the handcuffs like this.
Your ex was in Mexico at the same time as
She
you
was
were
at
with,
Papa's and Beer inside too.
and you were with another girl too. What was the other girl's name?
I don't remember the name.
You don't remember the girl's name that you got arrested with?
Nah. She left. She got in an Uber and walked off, and I was in handcuffs.
Let's go on to number 2.
Before the arrest, I was in Vegas at nightclub Omnia in the Caesars Palace, sitting on girls, drinking, doing. There was a girl specifically that was a couple, but one.
Oh!
An hour or 2 later, go to the bathroom, and then by the time I get back to the entrance and show my stamp, I was getting handcuffed.
So what were you arrested for again?
I was arrested for stealing a handbag at a nightclub.
Oh, zesty. Okay.
It was a false accusation, but I matched the profile and the witness or the.
Oh, all right. Pepe Le Pew.
I was with some of my friends at a club in Hollywood. On the way back at 2 a.m., the freeway was packed. And one of my friends randomly said, hey, for 20 bucks, just run a little bit on the shoulder of the freeway because I really wanted to pee. So I just ran on the shoulder of the freeway and I started doing my thing. But my pants fell down, so my butt cheeks was on the view of everyone.
Do you know what he just said?
What club were you at?
I was at Warwick in Hollywood.
How quickly did the cops show up?
By the time I was doing my thing, the PCH was literally on the line because I was running from my friend, so...
Did they tap you on the shoulder or what?
No, the car literally went behind and I just heard the siren. The cops came to me and I was just putting up my pants.
That felt believable to me.
Yeah? You got any questions?
100 yards in 45 seconds. That was some good... You might go D3 with those stats.
All right, number 4.
So I was in Vegas. I had some homies from school that were out there, and super lit night. Ended up passing out at this girl's crib. Unnamed chick, don't ask me her name.
That's a dude.
Me and my best friend, who had actually moved out to LA with me, we had drove out there. And in the morning, we were searching for some weed we lost because we were about to drive back to LA, and we were like, gotta sort this drive. We ended up finding them right before we left. There's a gas station down the street, probably 32 degrees outside. I remember it was freezing. We see a cop that's pulling somebody over on a motorcycle. I offered to drive because I slept in a bed and my homie slept on the couch. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drive.
That's a good friend, right?
Being a good friend. I get in the car. Before I even get out, halfway in the driveway, I see the cop behind me all of a sudden. He turns the lights on, comes up to the car. The very first thing he says when the window rolls down is, whoa, I think I'm getting a stand in here.
Very detailed.
Very detailed. I'm wondering if it's too detailed.
I love how every story involves them getting unrelated to
That's how you know there's 5 people lying. Let's see, number 5.
Leading up to it, I was just playing video games in my room.
There we go.
But-
Here's a realistic guy.
But
No Video game.
So, I mean, it was just the next day I got arrested. Later in the afternoon, they came up to my door, knocked on it, and they're like, "This is your ID?" Yeah. And then they're just started handcuffing me right then and there.
Why did they have your ID? They found it?
Yeah, so I left the ID in the car that I took.
What video game are you playing?
At the time, Madden. It's my favorite game.
Number 6?
Right before I got arrested, hanging the painting. So I was looking around to see where the security was so I can hang my painting, but then I got caught.
You were hanging up your own painting in there?
Yeah, it was a painting that one of my friends made. It was dear to me, and I just wanted it on a wall.
What did the painting look like?
It was a photo of Messi. Argentina just had won the World Cup, and I thought it would be funny to hang a painting of Messi.
Was it a photo or a painting?
It was a painting. He drew it himself digitally.
Okay.
Digitally?
Yeah,
So you used
digitally.
AI instead of painting.
It wasn't AI, I don't think so.
How did you hang this?
It was like on a case, so I took it off the case, folded it, and then just put it in my pants and hit it. And then I had like little stickers on it.
So you stuck it on.
Yeah, I stuck
Okay.
it on.
So you were doing this for a video though?
Yeah, for a
Okay,
video.
that could actually check out. How many views that video got?
Not enough.
That sounds like a YouTuber.
The only guy who I know definitely didn't get arrested is Johnny Sins over here.
When that happened, how long had you been making videos?
Like 3 years, I think.
Did you get to keep the footage?
Yeah, I kept the footage.
Who here has, before this arrest, had a prior criminal record?
I've been arrested, but I just got sent straight home for shoplifting.
Shoplifting?
It was in high school.
Another
High school.
What'd you steal in high school?
It was a chapstick, Burt's and Bees.
This mother.
I took it straight from the box, and a lady came out.
You got arrested for Burt's
Yeah.
Bees?
What are you guys leaning towards? I mean, is there any other questions you want to ask?
I know who I
who
want
you-
to get rid of.
Who do you want to get rid of?
Him. It can't be him.
Yeah. The whole thing about getting arrested in Mexico, I don't know.
I want to say like black guy, but I just.
You can.
What's your name?
Rich.
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 Rich. You seem like you were raised really well,
I was.
and like,
Single black mother.
and I feel like she would just really get on your if you did something bad. So I just feel like you have that fear of your mom beating your by you doing something bad,
Yeah.
prevented you from doing bad things.
Let me ask the Grand Theft Auto guy. There's a car running and you just went into a car?
Yeah, it was cold outside. It was 2 miles away to my house.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
What are you,
There's
like,
too
just
many
hopping into
gaps.
running cars?
I feel like he was playing GTA this morning. And he's like, what story can I make up? What type of YouTube content do you make?
Food.
And you've never been arrested before?
Never. And never after either.
You left your ID in the car?
Accidentally.
It's not fooling me. Do you feel some way about that?
He's definitely out.
Yeah, he's out. I say we get rid of number 5 and we got one more, and I'm kind of leaning towards number 1. Plead your case.
I was drunk, and my family was on that trip too.
What did your family have to do with this?
Well, they're there. They were there. They know what happened.
Not here today.
You want to phone a friend or something?
So possession for personal use isn't illegal in Mexico. So number 1 is definitely lying.
Damn, so I could have been carrying when I was in Puerto Vallarta 2 weeks ago?
I'm not going to answer that right now. I think we go number 1 and number 5. What do you guys think?
Number 5.
All right.
That's what I'm sticking with.
Number 1, 5, you're eliminated.
Appreciate the time.
For round 3, each contestant will have 30 seconds to reenact how they got arrested. To make it more realistic, we'll provide the contestants with a selection of props, like these handcuffs. Having the contestants use these props during their reenactment, we hope the person that was actually arrested will deliver a more convincing performance. After all, there's a precise way a police officer uses their tools. For this round, we're also giving them my friend Clark as a test dummy to make the reenactment even more realistic. All right, number 1, show us how you were arrested using Clark.
Clark's me. I'm the police officer. You're gonna walk towards me. A little stumbling too, because you're a little intoxicated and whatnot. He said, "Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to wait right here." There was the lady that I was talking to prior to that was accusing me, and her friend. Her friend was on the phone, and then she was crying. You're confused. The police officer talked to the girl, and then they were talking, and then she was kind of pointing at me. He's asking me questions about where was I, how long I've been here for, how much have I had to drink. He didn't have handcuffs, but he had zip ties. There you go.
So what were you saying to the officer during this time?
I was telling him I didn't do anything. They weren't mine.
How aggressive was he when he was?
He was really nice.
He was nice. He was
really
a nice
nice.
arresting officer.
It literally seemed like he went through a couple rounds of arresting people that night. It just seems like, all right, come on.
How tight
We'll
were
talk
the
it.
zip ties on your wrist?
They're very tight. I was like this.
Were they in the front of you or in the
No,
back?
they're behind me like this.
What did the cop look like?
He was a light-skinned Mexican.
I'm not confident that he committed that crime. I don't think that he got arrested. The way he was answering some things and looking and some squinting.
Yeah, it felt like maybe his friend got arrested for that night, and he's just saying what
He
happened.
was just
to
the one
that
doing
guy.
the while his friend was arrested. What was the officer's name?
Tonio Laxon.
Wait, Tonio Waxon?
L-A-C-S-O-N.
But you said he's a Latino dude
Uh,
with a last name
Light-skinned.
Laxon?
Light-skinned Latino dude, yeah.
They didn't do any type of blood test on you or anything?
Urine and blood.
Did the cops ask you anything in the car ride?
Nope, I shut up. Because I've watched movies before and then I just
Just watch my videos.
I'm just quiet. I don't want to say nothing.
Did they offer you a meal for snitching?
That would have been nice. I would have said yeah.
All right, any other questions for this guy?
I'm okay.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Appreciate your time, sir.
All right, number 3, tell us what happened when you got arrested. Use Clark there.
So this is me running on the freeway with my pants down so you can see my
Don't do that, Clark.
butt cheek. And when I was almost done, I heard the siren of the CHP and an officer saying, "Sir, can you come here?" And then the police officer came to me to grab me. I kind of like resist a little bit, so I was like, "No, like leave me alone." And all of a sudden, he just put the handcuff on me, took me to his car, and go to the station, 10 minutes away.
How you get 10 minutes anywhere in LA? That's that right
very
there.
true.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing up. Did the cops say anything to you as they handcuffed you? Did they read you any rights?
My Miranda rights.
What were the Miranda rights?
He says like I can remain silent and I can have like a lawyer if I have to, and if I don't have the money or something like that. It's like,
Okay, okay. Did the cops ask you any questions?
He was like, "What are you doing here?" But my English was very bad, so I couldn't. I kind of like avoided him.
I frequently see naked people homeless all the time in LA, and the cops don't really get them.
And I was on the shoulder, and like the traffic was fully stopped. That's the problem.
Could be true.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got good conviction, but I just can't see your ass causing a commotion.
You don't want to see my.
I don't.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one, and then we'll see if we can eliminate
right,
someone
thank you.
after this. All
What's
right,
going on,
Rich,
fellas? How are you?
show us what happened. So you were in a car?
Yep, so I'm gonna grab a chair. I got you.
All right.
We're gonna sit you right here. Clark, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I was on the motorcycle. Well, he was on the motorcycle, rather. He comes up. I was going through the light.
You going through it, or is it red?
It was red first, and then it turned green. My best friend's sitting in the passenger seat. There's still apparently smoke in the car. He comes over, knocks on the window. He goes, "Woo!" I told him there is no weed at all.
Well, that was ridiculous.
Logical explanation, though, because, I mean, I couldn't deny the fact that there was at some point because he literally was the first thing that came out of his mouth.
You absolutely could deny, by the way, but
Well, that's good to know now. I don't
yeah,
know
you
where
hit
you
a
were when I
skunk on
needed
the
you,
road.
but...
yeah, like
Yeah.
So anyway, he asked if I know why he pulled me over. He says that my tags are expired. He asked, "Can you please step out of the car, sir?" As soon as I step out, come on. He looks at me and he goes, "Whoa, you're not the smallest person I've ever pulled over." And I go, "What is that supposed to mean?" And he goes, "Don't make me have to shoot you because I will."
Damn.
What the, what?
So he makes up like 5 sobriety tests. First sobriety test, you actually got it. So first sobriety test that he had me do. Mind you, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, by the way. It's like 32 degrees outside. He tells me that I have to put my finger on my nose, I have to look up at the sky, and I have to stand on one leg with my eyes closed. Close your eyes.
The hell kind of test is that?
Yeah, and then he said I had to count to 30, and if I was more than 2 seconds off, I failed. And then I thought to myself, I don't even know how fast he's counting, so long story short, he said I failed that one. Then I had to do the whole heel-toe thing, and the wind is blowing like 10 miles an hour, so it's like, and I'm walking, and I probably was looking like that because it was freezing.
the reason they pulled you over in the first place was the expired tags and you were at a stop.
That was what he said, but you know, now that I look back on it, he was pulling that other person over. We were at the gas station. We opened the door and there was hella smoke. But I feel like there's a key component to this story that you're not gonna believe. The cop was black. He puts me in the handcuffs. He sits me on the curb. He's called the K9 unit. The cops pull up. They ransack the whole car. The transporting officers end up coming, get transported to the station, and on the ride there, he tells me that this cop that pulled me over was the worst possible person that could have pulled me over in America because he has a nickname in Vegas, and it's Action Jackson.
Did they read you your rights when you were
He read me my rights while I was out there, and I just remember when he read them to me, I was in like a state of disbelief. I just kept asking him, like, am I going to jail? And he just kept saying, yeah, and I was just kept telling him I just can't go to jail.
And what about your friend? Were your friends taken to jail with you?
They didn't take him. They told him that he couldn't take the car, so they ended up impounding the car.
Mm-hmm.
Did
That
they?
checks out as far as like the cops wouldn't let the other person drive the car. The arrest would be based off you driving in a way that, you know, seemed impaired.
Well, that's
Not based off like what your THC level was. You don't have to submit to those tests either.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
that's good to know now, Mike.
What do you mean? If they're like, do this, you just go, no?
You could say no.
I wish I knew
they,
that.
they may take you to the station to a blood or a breathalyzer test, but you don't have to do the field sobriety test. It just gives them more evidence to say that you're driving impaired. General consensus from defense lawyers would be not to submit to those tests and then take your luck with them taking you to the station and testing you, or proving that they didn't have probable cause to begin with. But you give them evidence, you know?
I see what you're saying.
A lot of specifics.
He's either practicing this script or something.
It's LA, everybody's an actor.
I know, right?
What do
That's
you
the
do
problem.
now?
I'm an actor and producer.
Yeah, and also, I don't know, to me he seems too clean cut.
You're right,
But-
though. He's like he is kind of polished like Mac.
And it's like,
Yeah.
and then, damn, I gotta hear the other ones. 'cause
Yeah, we
it's
got
really
the other
compelling.
ones. Let's bring up the next
Let's bring
one.
in
Thanks,
Messi.
Rick.
How's it going? So you're gonna have this painting.
Is that the actual AI painting that
It was something similar like that. It was more drawn. You're looking around. There's no security. Go ahead and put the painting up. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, there you go.
Can we arrest him?
He's putting the painting up, and it falls. It actually falls. Okay, now pick it up fast before security comes here. There we go. They're about to get you. Now put it up. Put it up. All right. For 2 seconds, celebrate. And then security comes over. No. Oh no, we come here. Yep, come here. No. They capture me, and then they go, "What's going on? What are you doing?" They're speaking a lot of French to me, so I don't remember what they said.
Should brought one of these other contestants.
Yeah, I should have. There's like 10 of them, and then they say, "Hey, you're gonna have to come with us." I wait like 10 minutes until the cops show up. The cop showing up, like the vibe completely changed, and I just have to be in character for this.
So first of all, wait. The French don't have guns.
No, they do.
They
Oh,
do?
it might. Okay.
Yeah, pull the bad guy out.
Wait, so they don't have guns?
Wouldn't you know that?
Oh! I have a question that will solve all this right now. Is this video still on YouTube?
No, you can't go look at
I don't
that.
give
So in Europe, most of the time they don't have guns.
But how do you know that they haven't updated this rule in the last year?
Gaslighting.
Yeah, I'm like, they haven't updated the rule. But didn't you say this happened more than a year ago?
This happened a year ago, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll continue with this story. We're gonna pretend like there's a gun in there.
They come up to me and they go, "Oui, what's going on?"
Good wee.
Well, I just
Yes, what's going on?
They were speaking French to me. I don't remember. The officer looks at me. He's like very serious, and he goes, "Okay, let me search you." And as he's searching me, he finds a wire, and that's when like the entire vibe changed. And then they started asking me questions like, "Who was filming? What's going on? What are you doing?" And I just said as little information as possible. They put me in the back of this cop car. I don't remember if I think they did put handcuff on me, but it might have been in the front or in the back. I don't remember. They put me in this truck.
How do you not remember the front of the back?
That's
of
what
the
I'm
handcuff?
thinking.
No, they put me on the back of the cop car.
No, but the handcuff. You don't know if it's the front or the back.
Now he's
That I don't remember. I don't know. My memory's been pretty goofy recently, so.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't, age. And then,
like
then
19.
they put me in the, they get me back to the station. They hold me there for like 20 minutes just waiting, and then they put me in a little jail cell. And that's when I was like, just myself, I was like, oh God. But next to me, there was like this little kid in another jail cell. I felt like I wasn't in like a real jail, you know? This was some sort of like, they're just holding me back. And no, it wasn't Diddy's. I felt like I was in trouble, but they were still trying to figure out what to do with me. And then eventually, they let me go.
This just
Get
sounds
arrested.
ridiculous.
You would remember.
He doesn't even know if he was handcuffed, like in the front or the back. But I see someone doing this, like for a YouTube video. Like I can
It's
see
definitely a
someone.
YouTube
It's
video.
like 100%.
What's the title of the video full?
I got arrested for hanging a painting of Messi.
So that's not it. So get him out of here.
Yeah, that's
He's
not
not arrested though.
Yeah, but it's not what you would call.
I think he
the
got in
YouTube
trouble,
title.
but I don't think he got arrested.
All right, thank you, Clark. Let's bring out the 4 people and see if we can eliminate someone.
We know we gotta get rid of Wee.
I don't know, man. I'm not 100.
He could have, but like
still
French
could-
jail is probably not like.
he still could have gotten arrested, and it
Right,
would be
right.
arrested, but then he was like let go right away. Like he could have.
He had zero
Who has,
conviction
like-
in what he was saying to
I
me.
think. You think more than the actual wee?
Actual Wee had more believability to me.
But it seemed like a Reddit story. Like it didn't seem like it was his story.
That's what I think. I'm kind of deciding between the
What?
2 of them.
Who?
The real wee or the other wee? You think it's the real wee?
Yeah, I believe so. Number
Number
would it be
3?
Number 3.
Number 3, you're out.
Bonjour. Damn.
Au revoir.
Oh! What if he just stopped talking French right now?
Yeah.
Accent. He's like, thanks, guys.
In round 4, we'll put each person through a 3-on-1 interrogation about what happened after they were arrested. I'll then use my legal knowledge to spot any inconsistencies between their stories and how the legal process actually works. Number 2, tell us what happened once you made it to the station.
When I made it to the station, Officer Laxon escorted.
Officer what?
Laxon. He escorted me to the booking area, the booking cell.
The booking cell?
The guy guy said I'm taking you to booking right now because at this point I was somewhat getting a little bit more sober.
Did they give you anything after they took all your stuff?
They gave me like slippers, like Toms kind of, pants and a shirt. That was it. And they also, I asked for a phone call and they gave me a phone call.
Okay.
Who'd you call?
My mom. That's the only number I could memorize.
And what is it?
I got you. In the process, I was crying because I sobered up. I was crying. I was like, oh shoot, I'm going to jail. There's no way.
So you're in there with 8 dudes, and are you talking to them why they got arrested?
Not until like 3 hours in, then I started talking to I talked to one guy who was like by himself and he was also Asian. So I mustered up the courage and be like, what are you in for?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. His name was Darren. And then he was arrested because he got into a fight at another club.
How long were you in there?
Probably like 4 hours, and then I got released.
You got released without, did you have to pay any bail or?
When I talked to them afterwards, they said that my bail was like $5,000 or something like that. But then they finally got security footage. Turns out it was just another guy with tattoos that looked like me. But the girl, when she was intoxicated, she remembered me being the last person to talk to her, essentially. I was like the most memorable because I got riz like that.
And you have tattoos?
Damn.
I do.
So did you get a lawyer at any point?
No.
Did you eat or drink anything while
I
you
got
were
water from a cup, and I didn't want to eat.
Did they offer you food?
They didn't really offer. They just kind of said, hey, food's ready. Like, grab it, grab a thing if you want it.
what did it look like?
One was like peas and carrots, meatloaf, and mashed potatoes.
I like that he said that he cried because I think if he's making up a fictitious story, why would you include that?
That is true.
Yeah, he was just
Maybe
talking about
for
having all
sympathy.
these girls around and now he's admitting to
I was
crying on
crying.
camera. You know, doesn't look that cool anymore. Checks out as far as like legally speaking, like what would happen. You know, like
Yeah.
he was there for a certain amount of time. They let him go if they figured out that they can't actually press charges on him because there's not any evidence. They'd let him go. You said you were very intoxicated. Did they do any sort of blood test or anything?
They did a blood test and they did the urine test as well.
Did they tell you that was voluntary or did you just say yes to it?
I
or
just
what?
said yes because I was being not gonna lie to you.
Okay, when you started doing the fingerprints and the mug shots, did they hold you before you did that, or did they do that and then hold you?
They held me and then they did that.
All right, that checks out more too. Because typically they won't put you through booking until after you've sobered up. I don't know, so far checking out for me. On
Checks
this.
out.
Let's go for number 4. So you were brought into the station by, what was the officer's name again?
Action Jackson.
Tell us what happened once you got there.
When I got to the station, I just remember they had me sitting, I was about to call it what did you call it, a booking?
Call it a
Booking office?
Booking office. Action Jackson comes in, he's like trying to talk to me, and I'm like, stop talking to me, like I don't want to talk to you, bro, you're trying to ruin my life. Well, they processed me first, and then they put me in the holding cell, and I was sitting in the holding cell for, I think the total time ended up being like 19 hours. They said they were gonna try to hold me for, I think until Tuesday, because it was
What day did
Thanksgiving
your arrest
weekend.
happen on?
It was Friday, like afternoon going into evening. So first thing I did was they told me that I was able to make a phone call. So I called my best friend and I told him to call my mentor. And when he found out what happened and the whole threatening to get me, you know, threatening to shoot me type of situation, he was pissed. He called Al Sharpton. And Al
Reverend?
Sharpton, yeah.
The Reverend.
He called Al Sharpton, who's a good friend of his. And Al Sharpton called the mayor of Vegas, and he told him that this happens all the time, and that, you know, they're trying to reach their quotas and blah, 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 blah. Al Sharpton threatened to put it all over the news if they didn't get me out ASAP.
Did they just let you go at the end?
They ended up saying that I was let out on my own recognizance. Isn't that what the term is?
That is.
They told me that I was going to be getting a trial date and that I had to come back to the same police station. So I ended up having to come back to Vegas like every other month for a whole year. And the only reason that I found out I got charged was because they waited 364 days and they charged me. And I found out when I tried to apply for Uber like the next year.
So you did end up having to go to like to court for this.
I tried to go to court a million times and they kept telling me it was, I didn't have a date yet, so that it was probably getting thrown out, which is what I heard from Al Sharpton was supposed to happen. They were gonna throw it out.
It didn't get thrown out?
They waited 364 days and then they charged me.
And then you showed up to court and what
Yep,
happened?
and then I ended up getting charged with a DWI. I had to go to this like drunk driving school out here.
What happened with your license during the time?
They suspended it. Technically wasn't allowed to drive for I think it was 6 months to a year or something like that. And then I had to do X amount of service, you know, community service hours. I was part of it too.
Well, I don't have that many more questions.
How many hours of community service were you given?
I don't remember how many hours it was, but whatever it was, I got it written off by the church that I went to.
Amen.
Because I did so much, you know, with them already.
So you got God on speed dial, Al Sharpton on speed dial?
Yeah, he's got everyone. I don't know, I'm still, this one's tough. Let's try number 6 and then see if we can.
Good luck.
All right,
She thanks.
so you got the French police, what's going on? They take you in the SUV, a van, right?
Yeah.
and then they take you to this police station. What happens when you get there?
Before I had a translator, they had me wait outside, and they bring me into like a little office space as well. And then after like 20 minutes, they go, "All right, come with me." That's when they put me in like the cell, and I was there for probably like an hour and a half, but it felt like forever. They tell me that they're not gonna charge me, and they were gonna get mug shots, but they decided not to, or fingerprints. And then they tell me that that I'm good to go. I was leaving like Saturday, and they told me that they could call me at any point in between then, and if there's an issue, that they're gonna call me, and I have to come back there.
Kind of like a slap on the wrist, but not
Yeah,
on
but
the
that's
right.
not sounds like how the French police would handle something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Been the naughty little boy.
Okay,
I think it was German.
I don't know what that.
How would you say naughty little boy in French?
Mauvais petit garçon.
Yeah. What do you say?
Does that sound familiar?
That does sound a little bit.
There it
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty clear. You got in trouble, but you didn't get arrested.
You get him out of
I
here.
think we're out.
Are we out?
I think we're out.
You're out number 6.
Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna go. I forgot to give you guys the handcuffs. I accidentally.
Oh wow!
shit.
So he's
Are
about
those-
to commit a crime
Yeah.
right
Are
now.
those from home? Did you bring those?
Stealing the props here. Now it's time to turn up the heat with a lightning round. Each contestant will face a series of rapid-fire questions. The goal is to catch them off guard by not giving them enough time to think, so we can finally determine who was actually arrested. Cue lights.
Ooh. Where were you January 6th?
When's the last time you lied?
Right now?
Yesterday.
You're lying right now.
Yes.
What'd you lie about yesterday?
I didn't clean the litter.
You can clear the litter.
I didn't clean the litter for my
For
cat.
your cat? How many
No.
cats you have?
One.
And who asked you if you cleaned it up?
My girlfriend.
And you lied to her?
Yes, I did.
Because you don't love her?
I love her.
Did you get more or less chicks after being arrested?
I put it on my Hinge account multiple times, and it's definitely.
Is that how you met your girlfriend?
Absolutely.
Hinge
On
account.
Hinge?
Yes, on Hinge.
Were there any cute men in prison that you thought about after?
Darren,
Darren.
for a quick second. Yes.
Darren.
Definitely Darren.
Yes.
Do you own any weapons at your home?
I do.
What do you have?
I have an AK.
47?
You have an AK? Is that legal?
You have an AK-47 just
I have
at your
stock.
house?
I don't have the muzzle anymore. I don't have the barrel.
You just have an AK-47
Do you have a
at
license
home?
for that?
I do.
Where'd you get licensed?
So,
I got licensed in Nevada. I'm
You
a
have-
bowler.
you have a what?
You bowl? You're a
bowl.
professional bowler?
I'm almost there.
You like DJ Khaled, you bowl, you have an AK-47 and a cat?
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
I mean, if you say it all together, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
This is like, I had enough
I
of
think
this
he's
guy.
innocent.
Bring on the next guy. Where were you trying to drive that day?
Back to LA.
Were you hungry?
I was starving.
Where
I
were
was
you going to
fried.
stop off at?
Somewhere off the 15. I-15 has a lot of good stuff on it.
I-15 has what type of good stuff?
They got a lot of good fast
Give me
stuff.
one fast food restaurant
Man,
there.
they got In-N-Out, they got Chick-fil-A.
You ever lie to your parents?
Not often.
What did you lie to your family about?
I lied to them about getting arrested, actually.
You lied to us about getting arrested?
I did not.
Do you think you could knock me out?
Definitely.
With the handcuffs on?
Absolutely.
Do you like his suit?
I love his suit. Blue's my
Thank you.
favorite color.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
What's your girlfriend's Instagram?
Not telling you, shouldn't use it anymore.
I can't think of anything else to ask this guy. It's all scripted.
That's all.
It's all scripted. Tell us something
handcuffs
real
came
about
off.
yourself.
He's an actor.
I'm a pro bowler.
No,
The
wait,
last guy just said he was a
bowler.
bowler. What do you guys
Yeah.
bowl together?
We do. We got a
guys
YouTube
all-
channel.
They
Wait,
both
actually?
arrested in Vegas
Yeah.
and they both bowl together.
We bowl in Vegas a lot, too.
What the f?
They're lighting up bowls while
There's
they're
too
bowling.
many influencers these days. We got bowling influencers.
Is this part of the, like, I don't even know what's going on here. This is crazy.
It is
Producer,
wild.
bowler, and most of all, liar. Get him out.
Get him out of here.
Sorry, guys.
What are you bowl too?
Bowling? They both know each other. All right, what do you guys think?
Easily YSL.
You think it's
It's
YSL?
just, in the beginning, it was like the most like mundane thing, but like he just stayed the course the whole time.
He hit the points the most for
Yeah,
me.
Rich
like,
started off strong. I really believed it, and then we got Al
Rich is
Sharpton
just
in.
too
We're making
scripted.
cameos. I think he's pitching this as if there's a network executive.
he wants
watching
Denzel to
this.
like reenact it.
Yeah, he's pitching
He's
this
that
so there's a network
script he
executive
wrote.
like that's the story. I could see it in my head.
Yeah. We in agreement here? You got
Yeah.
anything to add?
That's it. I'm good.
All right, we're gonna say number 4, you gotta go. It's a good act. All right, this has been a lot of fun, but now we're dying to know the truth. Can the person that was actually arrested please step forward? Oh man, he fooled us.
We were so close.
That's how we're going to get
All
it.
that was true.
All of that is true.
Al Sharpton and everybody.
Every
Man,
last
that
part
was
of it,
close.
bro. Every last part.
I mean,
wish
look,
it
we
wasn't,
had
but
it
is.
down to him.
I feel good. At least we.
I feel like we got it real
Honestly.
close.
Yeah.
But it was funny because in the very beginning, you were like, there's no way they're casting the only black guy. I actually didn't think about that, but that's perfect. Yeah.
Damn.
And then did everybody else, were those real or were those based on? Nope.
Completely
that
fake.
never happened?
Completely fake.
That's pretty
Damn.
impressive, man.
Papas and
I'm on
beer?
drill. I'm on drill. I just didn't go to jail.
You're just smoking and
They just
getting
extorted
drunk
me,
in
though. They just had
Mexico.
to pay.
Oh, you just had to
I had to
pay?
pay 200 to get
I
all
see.
the
That's why I
handcuffs.
told you from the beginning. You probably just pay.
Easy.
You did very good. You said it's from Reddit, and this is from Reddit.
It's from Reddit?
Wow.
Wow.
He called it.
Call like I see it. Let's go.
He's
was so
scoping
good.
the Reddits, man.
GTA?
Real story, just not me.
Wow.
It was my friend.
I have a confession to make.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Everything was real about my story. They did take me to a station, but they didn't fingerprint me or take mugshots. They said that they were going to. To this day, I'm not quite sure if I got arrested or not.
So under French law, you can be detained for under 24 to 48 hours and not be arrested. So that's what happened in your case.
Thank God.
So then your story with the
That's a
bag,
baguette
the YSL
button.
bag, where did you conjure that up from?
ChatGPT.
Oh, ChatGPT. That's why it's so convincing.
And do you have a bowling channel?
I do. Me and him.
You guys have a bowling channel.
We're half of the group, yeah.
There's more?
There's two more.
Changing the game, baby.
That's
That'd be beautiful.
Proud of y'all.
Thanks, Trevor Wallace and Rhino, for coming out. Check out more videos over here.